So over time, I learned that truth is love. Sometimes truth is not comfortable to hear. However, truth is really the catalyst that starts to activate transformation and makes us better in the end. So today, I actually prepared 10 different truths that's going to be super uncomfortable for you to internalize at first, but once you really start to get this and start to internalize it, you're going to actually benefit from it. Your life will get easier from it. So today I'm just going to go ahead and cover the first 5, and then I'm going to do part 2 covering the later 5. So let's get right into it today. You definitely want to hear this and let me know which one resonates or which one was the most uncomfortable for you. So number 1. This is obvious to some, and this may be really difficult for some. You have the power to give energy to whatever thoughts that you want. So a lot of people often say, I have these ruminating negative thoughts. How do I get rid of them? Why are they there? How do I step into thinking more positively? Well, the first step is to recognize that you're the one who's giving energy to those thoughts. Look at your life, look at your day, and think about those certain negative thoughts that keep coming back to you. In what ways are you feeding it more energy? Are you talking about it to every person who would listen? So whatever you're doing to feed those thoughts more energy, stop. Stop doing them right now. So instead, notice that we all have 60 to 80,000 floating thoughts a day, regardless. Now, we have the opportunity to give energy to any of those thoughts out of the 60 to 80,000 thoughts. Choose which ones work for you, because I promise there are some, positive thoughts weaved in there as well. Look for those or create them. You're also the creator of your own thoughts, and give energy to them. So for example, if you are in this ruminating thought of, I'm so not confident, I'm so insecure, these are thoughts that keep coming back to you. Take a moment to notice those thoughts and realize that you don't have to continue to give those thoughts more energy. Instead, look for evidence in your life that have made you feel confident, and focus on those. Keep thinking about those. Keep anchoring into those emotions and that state that you felt, or provide evidence for yourself in the moments that prove that you were confident, because no one is just one thing, whether they're 100% confident or 100% insecure. Everyone has these different parts. It's up to you, though, which part of you that you really give energy to and focus on and grow that energy. Number 2, how you feel is 1000% your responsibility. What does that mean? So I used to think and say this all the time, and I still catch myself here and there. I'm not perfect, and I'm aware of it, which is that, have you ever said something like, that person makes me feel this way. That person makes me feel angry. That person makes me feel, not good about myself. Take the power back. Notice that they're not literally creating this feeling and saying like, here, take it, right? You're the one who's in the body of actually feeling and creating these feelings in your body, meaning that you are actually the one that's responsible for how you feel. Instead of saying someone makes you feel a certain way, say, I feel this. Own that feeling, because from that ownership, you're able to recognize that you're the creator of your own emotions and your feelings, which means that you have an opportunity to consciously create another feeling if you want. So, or if that person really, you feel not good around that person, it's up to you to create the boundaries that really protect your energy as well. So regardless, take full ownership of your feelings and your emotions. And notice that you have the opportunity to change them, because you're the creator, you're in control, you have the power. Number 3, your happiness is available for you right now and right here. Nowhere else, not in the future, not in the past, not anywhere else, not in another relationship or another location. It's available for you right here and right now. I work with as a high performance coach for high achievers and CEOs and entrepreneurs. Oftentimes I hear people say, I'm going to be happy when my business finally hits this one milestone, or I'm going to be happy when I finally, find the partner of my dreams, or I'm going to be happy when I do this in my business. So there's always that I'll be happy when kind of happiness destination disease that's going on, saying I'll be happy when this happens. And then we forget that we have the power to be happy right now, because again, we are the creators of our emotions and how we feel. And also, what I've also seen happen is a lot of people practice creating that next achievement, but they haven't practiced being happy. They haven't actually practiced feeling happy in their body. So even when they get to that next milestone, they're still unhappy, and they still feel like there's yet another milestone waiting for them so that they can actually finally be happy. And then they live their entire life in this chase of this happiness. And before we know it, life is over. So my invitation for you is, yes, this is uncomfortable to hear, but what would it be like for you to be happy right now, right here, nowhere else, watching this video? What would happiness feel like? Practice that. Number 4, your body is a meat suit for your soul. Nothing else. It's a skin bag. It's a bag made of skin. And then, we have some organs in there. We have some, muscles in there. In this bag of skin, we have some, bones in there. But in the end, what's most important is our soul is in here. So remember that we are a soul having a human experience, living in this skin bag, meat bag, whatever you want to call it. And we are not just our physical body. This is just like an outfit to our soul. So I share this with you, and this may be uncomfortable to hear for those of you, especially if you struggle with any kind of body related confidence issues or body image issues, which I certainly have in the past, because I didn't really appreciate my physical body as what it really is, which for me today, it's a vessel for my soul to live my purpose. And it's like an outfit that I get to wear for my purpose, for my soul. But when we start to nitpick it, thinking that it's for anything else, or the pleasing of other people's eyes, or to fit in, or whatever, then it becomes a really unhappy road. So notice that your body is just a skin bag. It's a meat suit where you get to live, and you are the soul, not the body. Number 5. Now, this is going to be really uncomfortable for some of you guys. And before you try to defend yourself, before you get triggered, I want you to hear me out. And I want to know how this felt for you. Because I'm just going to say it. Number 5, your hardships are not unique. You're not alone in your hardships, is another way to say it. Meaning that every single person in this world have experienced hardships. Yes, of different varieties, of different, situation, different experiences, sure. However, it's up to you whether you let that be the reason you live a victim all your life, or you let that be the reason that you had an opportunity to rise above and really learn your strength, really learn your resilience, really learn what you're capable of. Now, I can tell you, most people that we admire, or that we are like, oh my gosh, how is that person so successful, so wealthy, so happy, so beautiful? I guarantee all of those people had some kind of hardship or trauma as well. It's just that they decided to rise above. Look at Oprah. I very much admire Oprah. I think she's an incredible woman. She had a very, very tough childhood, from sexual assault to being abandoned. So many things. However, she realized that those are the things that actually help her rise above and become who she really is, rather than being bogged down by the story of victimhood. And I say that you're not a victim of whatever happened to you, with the intention of absolute love, because I see the potential in you. I see the power in you. And this is an opportunity for you to take that power back. And I want to say this too. The first time I heard this, I was so angry. I'm like, how dare you say that these things that happened to me that are so unique to me, I had such a difficult life. What do you mean? I'm not unique in that. And the moment I start to open my mind up just a little bit, to really do look at those experiences as a gift and maybe a blessing, so that I can have a story of how I rose above rather than how I became a victim of it, that's when I started to feel even more powerful and confident. So you guys, those are the 5 things that I want to share today. I'm going to create another separate video of part 2, sharing the later 5, but let me know what you guys think. Did that resonate with you? Were there any that were really uncomfortable, or were there some that you were like, yeah, I know this already? I'm super curious to hear from you. My name is Yuri Choi. Again, I'm the founder of Yuri Choi Coaching. And if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thanks for being here. Bye, y'all.